To look at this picture, you would think Allison Goldstein had a picture-perfect life, a loving husband, a beautiful smiling daughter, and a close-knit family. But in her mind, a dark storm was brewing, and she was drowning in a battle with postpartum depression.
Allison's final words will haunt her family for the rest of their lives. An email several pages long saying goodbye. Desperate words and a small, painful glimpse at how much she was suffering. "I'm so sorry that I didn't know how to describe this pain and seek help," she wrote. Allison typed the email before she signed her daughter into a daycare facility, drove to a dirt road, and took her own life.
To lose your sister and best friend of 32 years, and you just didn't see it coming. I mean, without a doubt, you did not see this completely normal, happy new mom to just fall apart so quickly.
And the blow was crushing.
I never thought I'd have to bury my baby.
I'm so mad at her. I feel like she's a teenager and I'm going to have to ground her because she did something so awful.
Allison was suffering from postpartum depression, which is why her family is sharing her death, the darkest, most difficult moment in their lives, in hopes that it will save other new moms.
If this can happen to Allison, it can happen to anybody. Just the days before, she was still the happiest, smiling, showing no signs at all of any internal emotional distress whatsoever.
Allison's family says she called daily to check in, visit, and share updates on the new baby. By all accounts, her family says her life appeared to be normal. Everything seemed to be okay. So looking back is hard.
I wanted red flags. I wanted, I wanted big alerts.
But they didn't come. Not that Allison's family saw. It's why they feel it's so important to reach new moms directly with a way to get help.
You are tired. You're exhausted. I mean, you are just slam exhausted. And sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. And so you really lose perspective and you lose sight of what's good about being a mom.
Adrienne Griffin is a founder of Postpartum Support Virginia, and she says suicide is the leading cause of death for women in the first year postpartum, a statistic that makes this discussion critical.
There's so much emphasis on the baby. It's really important to ask the mom, how are you doing? How are you dealing with these changes?
And all of the experts we spoke to about Allison's story, all of the people who loved and miss her, agree. It's important to talk about postpartum depression and destigmatize the shame that seems to be attached to the diagnosis, making it easier for new moms to seek help. New moms like Allison who can't figure out how to get the help they desperately need to see a path forward.
The disease that it is lied to her, twisted so many of her memories, so many of her thoughts and feelings about herself, about being a new mom, about being a wonderful wife and daughter and everything, and just lied to her. And it's awful, it's scary, and it happens so much more often than we realize.
We hope sharing Allison's story will help someone you are worried about. Our Call 12 lines are open right now. The Chesterfield Suicide Awareness and Prevention Coalition is standing by to take your calls. Here's the thing, if you're a new mom and you're worried you're suffering from postpartum depression, you probably are. If you're worried about a mom you know, we want you to get help. Call 345-1212. Our volunteers are standing by. On your side, I'm Sarah Bloom.